How's it going, everybody? This is Aaron, your captain here, bringing you a deck profile of Queen. A lot of people have been asking for this deck profile. Apparently, I thought I uploaded it, but it got lost or corrupted. It said it got corrupted, but you know what? And I lost the original video. I just deleted it after I uploaded it, but I guess I should have saved it. So now I have to make a new one. But here is the leader, Queen. And this is with all the OP06 cards added to it with the Sanji deck that came out. Currently, we're about to enter the EBO1 format, so, and maybe like right when it hits June, Sakazuki will be out of the game. Yeah. Here's the Queen. He is your blue-yellow leader, ×1 Dawn. When attacking, if your hand and life is a total of 4, draw 1 card. If you have an 8 cost or higher character, you may place 1 card from the top of your deck into the top of your life instead of on top of your life instead of drawing 1 card. So yeah, it's a pretty good leader. It is a little skill based. You kind of have to manage your hand size and your life, especially when you're dropping big bodies. You have to make sure that once it's your turn again and you can attack, have one or 4 cards in total, just to gain that extra life at all times and just to maximize Queen's ability. And this deck is all about stacking, so you have to know what cards to stack and what cards you're going to be drawing to use the guard to keep your hand to a minimum of 4 once you drop that big body. Use Queen's effect. So our lineup is all the blue ones. First, the 9-drop 9K Draco Mihawk on play. Place 1 character with the 7 cost or less to the bottom of the owner's deck. Very strong from OP01. Very powerful card. It is a high cost just for a 9K body, but the effect of removing a character, bottom decking it onto your opponent's bottom of the deck is very strong. Then we got 4 blockers of Don Quixote do Flamingo. These are 3-drop, 4K, 1K counter. Blocker on play. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and return them to the top or bottom in any order. That's going to help you fix what you see later in the lineup your Sanji plays, or set up for, the healing aspect of this deck where, heck, when you get to this or this, pretty much these 2 combos, you can stack your deck where you can have triggers on top of your deck, and once you heal with Queen or Yamato, you get all those benefits. And then we run 3 Kaya. She is our 1-drop, 0K, 2K counter, on play, draw 2, trash 2. This will help you, fix your hand. Also, like, it helps you get a character on board, and it helps you minus 1 card from your hand just to just to play a card. If you have, like, let's say 5 cards or 4 cards in hand and 1 in life, and you have Queen's ability to use, but sadly you're like, oh dang it, I can't heal. Play Kaya, draw 2, trash 2. You'll still be at 3. You got rid of a Kaya for 1 cost, and you have 1 card in life. Then if you play, let's say, Katakuri to bounce character your opponent's life to get rid of whatever is annoying on their board, you do that, attach that last Dawn onto your Queen, heal whatever you stacked on top of your deck, and that's a little great combo to do when your hand is slightly too big to use Queen's effect. And then my favorite card of the deck is on our on curve is 5 drop, 6K, 1K counter, blocker, X Drake, on play, look at the top 5, place on top or bottom, in any order. Same thing as Don Quixote do Flamingo. Just, it just helps to go first. You get to play Don Quixote do Flamingo or X Drake. Very great card. Love this card. Just the design as well. And its alternate art, fucking cherry. And we play 3 copies of our 9 drop, 9K secret rare Sanji. This card was pretty expensive, but it's gone down. The hype is not there for this leader. Where is it? This character. People were like, "Oh snap! You can run it up. You can run it. You can run it." Well, some people are figuring out that what? After the more reveals are coming, maybe you don't need to run Sanji. So this card is going down. It could go down more, but go ahead and pick up your play sets just for this deck. It's super fun. And if you don't know what it does, is on play, reveal the top card of your deck. You may play up to one reveal character from a cost of 9 or less, other than Sanji, and place the remaining cards on top of your deck. Very great card, very strong card, very, very game breaking in this deck. If you stacked your deck correctly and you planned out how your opponent's going to attack, this card can switch the tempo of the game, especially if you combo with Mihawk, Katakuri, Yamato, especially Yamato's super strong. You get to heal one, blow one up, and then heal again twice. Oh, super strong. Super strong. And then we got 3 copies of our 3 drop 1K, 1K counter, blocker, trigger, Boa Hancock. You can switch these up. Maybe you want to run 3 of this or 4 of that. Doesn't matter. And then we got our new starter deck, 2 drop, 2K, 2K counter. Active main, return this character to your owner's hand. Again, this is a great card to use with Sanji. You might think it's not good, but heck, just getting that 2K counter into your hand is very strong. Or, getting just putting it on board. If you have it in your hand and you're like, "Oh, I have one card too many." Use Queen's Effect. I already have a character that's 8 cost or higher established on board, but my hand is slightly too big. Play that. Use Queen's Effect, bounces back in hand. You have a 2K counter back in your hand to use. And it's very great to abuse. There's some situations you don't need it to call it. It's just a 2K counter, but when that opportunity comes, it helps a lot. Then we got our 2 drop, 1K counter, blocker, on play, top 3. There's a deck, place them on top or bottom in any order. Duval, Little Duval. We run 4 copies of this. This is the starter deck blocker that came in the Sanji Zoro's starter deck. Very great card, very strong card. Help the deck a lot, especially if you're going second. Then 3 copies of our category. I gotta say right now, pick these up. These cards are dropping down in price. Once OP07 comes out, I believe uh now does not run this, so maybe you want to wait until OP07 or when the ban list hits or whatever. But these cards are at the all-time low at $60. Will they go lower? Maybe a couple bucks lower. But yeah, great card. You need 3 of these, sadly. You could replace them with anything else, but this just helps a lot with the deck. And we run 4 copies of our three cost 3K counter trigger up to one of your opponent's leaders or character. It can't attack during this turn. Capone Beige, very strong trigger, very powerful trigger, and it's easy to get this card into your life to prevent your opponent from attacking. So it's a must that you have to run this in the deck. Then we run our 9 drop 9K Yamamoto on play, capable to one of your opponent's characters with the cost equal or less than the total of life you and your opponents. Then, if you have one or less life, you may add up to one card from the top of your deck to your life area. Again, Sanji, you're at 1 life. All Sanji, all Yamamoto, you're at 2 life. Use Queen's ability by attaching 1 down. Attack, you're at 3 life. Boom. And if you stack your deck right, let's say stack this and you have this, and your opponent's trying to swing the game that 4th life, whatever. Like, nope, nope, stop the attack, stop. So, very powerful card. Then we got Kazuki Hori. Again, helps you get rid of a card from your hand. You know, play her. Stack whatever trigger you have. Like, let's say you're the one who should disappear, or any trigger really. Super powerful card. Love it. And sadly, she's gone up. She's almost close to $20. Was at 10, but I don't think this card's gonna get any lower. There is gonna be a lot of reprints coming in for OP06, so I could see this go back down to $15 or 14. I think it's currently at 20, but it should go down. But if you're afraid it might go up, go ahead and pick them up. I feel like this get dropped in price later on. And she is a 2-drop, 0K, 2K counter, so very powerful. We only do run 1. I'd love to run more, but our lineup is pretty tight. And then the same thing, Bo Hancock, trigger blocker, a 3-drop, 1K, K counter blocker. And then here's the spicy lineup. This is very fun. Since you don't play anything good on curve, like say going second or going first, these are pretty much what you're playing, just small bodies until you get to your big drops. Just helps. We got Gum Gum Red Rocket. It's a 6-drop main event. Play up to one character. Place up to one character to the bottom of the owner's deck. This helps you. Say you're going second. They place a 5 cost. That you're like, oh shit, I don't want that there. Get rid of it. And then let's say you go. Your opponent plays a 6 cost. You're at $7 turn. You know, they play 2 5 costs or 1 4 costs and 1 cost on that turn. Play this, get rid of them. Goodbye. She gone. Very powerful card. It's a 7-drop main event. Plays up to 2 characters with the cost of 6 or less from the owner's deck. Very strong. And the triggers for these two are very strong. So this one's on the trigger. Place 1 character with the 4 cost or less to the bottom of the owner's deck. Pretty good. And then the trigger for this one is place up to 1 5 cost or less characters to the bottom of the owner's deck. A lot of decks run 4 costs and 5 costs, so hitting this from trigger is never bad. You activate it, of course you can't. Of course you would if you can. Because later on, these cards are going to be dead in your hand, and it's going to be a nuisance trying to get rid of them when you're trying to establish big bodies and use Queen's effect. And if these cards are in your hand and causing you not to maximize Queen's ability, then that does become a problem unless you use Kaya to help fix that problem. And then the most broken card in the deck, most very, very powerful, especially how you stack the deck, is you're the one who should disappear. You can get this off as much as possible, this deck, and it's very fun. It's a 0K counter event. You may trash 1 card from your hand, your leader, or one of your characters gain +3 this battle. And its trigger effect is what makes it the best. Is trigger if you have 0 cards or 0 life cards, top card of your deck onto your life pile. Then trash one card from your hand. 2 million Volt Amaru is trash 2. This one is just a trash 1. So you don't have to trash maybe a counter that you have in your hand. You get to trash that one dead card. Will most likely be these non-K counters. These ones right here. They're 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19. You're running 19 non-counters. Does become a problem. Helps. Especially when we trash card from your hand. This comes a 3K counter. Or, trash your dead card and get to heal. Very fun. Very great. Very great. Yellow card. Yellow just does yellow things. And this is just. Yeah, this is the deck profile. Sorry for taking a while to upload this. I really thought I uploaded this a long time ago, but I guess not. I haven't been uploading videos lately. Still settling in my new place. And after a month, you think we have everything settled, but we still have a lot through. Other than that, you should see more videos being posted. Getting ready for that Peoria Regionals. Hope to see you all there. And if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you enjoyed the deck profile, hit that like button and comment down below what type of build would you change for this list. Could change this whole lineup. Maybe run more of these or whatever. But that's what I have right now for the Queen deck. Other than that, thank you for watching and good day.